Hey babies, welcome to my channel, Donna P Howard. As an influencer, not only do I make videos, I watch a lot of videos on YouTube. And there's a lot of people discussing a lot of things. A lot of people are about to be or are going through being cut off of Section 8, food stamps, Medicaid, and so much more, welfare, different programs. These programs were made as a hand up, not a hand out. When I was younger and I was raising my son, I had 5 years to get my stuff together, whether I was going to go to college, whether I was going to go to work, whether I was going to go to training. You had to do something. Even if you went to mental health, you had to do something to receive the benefits that you had. And that was enough time for me. I got off my butt and I went and found me a job. And I'm glad I did it. I didn't wait till they start wearing me down, having me come downtown all the time, and nothing like that. I went out on my own and got what I needed. And I'm glad I did, because many, many years later, when I needed to file for disability, I was able to get back on the welfare for a minute, for 4 months, until they processed my paperwork and got my money together so I can get on disability. And at least I was able to pay my rent. I didn't pay much else, but I was able to pay my rent. But I really wasn't even worried about the much else, although gas got cut off at the time. And I could have went and got a program to turn it back on, but I was so crazy at the time. I'm always telling everybody information about how to get programs and how to this and that. I didn't even think of it. I was crazy. I went in and paid and got my gas back on. But that's neither here nor there. It's time for you to start paying attention. If they are cutting able-bodied people off the system, you have 2 years to get yourself together. So if you need your GED, you need to be jumping into a school program and get your GED. Unless you want to work temp jobs for the rest of your life. But there's nothing great about that, because when you work a temp job, you're either going to have enough money to pay your rent and your bills and buy your food, because you probably won't get no food stamps, or you're going to be able to pay for health insurance, but you're not going to be able to pay for both. I know, because I asked. So, with knowing that this is a hand up program, not hand out program, meaning you could stay on it for the rest of your life, you need to get your stuff together. Go to school. Go get you a job. And I know jobs don't pay that much, but some people are getting paid $15, $16 just to work in Burger King. When I was working, I done worked for two and some change an hour, 4 and some change an hour, 6 and some change an hour, and other wages. But either way, I was low income, then I was working poor, and now I'm still under the income guidelines for disability. You need to really pay attention to what's going on. We got a lot of recalls on food, which for me, I don't worry about that, because I shop the outer perimeter of the store. Yeah, I buy chips and pop and the whole nine, don't get me wrong, because I love to snack. But the majority of my snaps, food stamps, OTC, however you want to say it goes into what's on the perimeter of the store. The perimeter of the store is your fruits and vegetables, your meats, your dairy, your frozen fish and shrimp and stuff, your bread, um, anything that's going to help stretch your meal, your eggs, your cheese, stuff like that. And that processed food is in the middle of the store, the chips, the cookies, the candies, the canned vegetables. Canned vegetables aren't processed food, but me personally, I'd rather just go to a farmer's market or to the grocery store and buy fresh fruit and fresh vegetables and then chop it down the way I want to chop it down to store it in the freezer. That's me personally. I don't want the canned vegetables because when you open up that can, you don't know if it's rust in that can and getting in your food or whatever. But anywho, we need to start learning how to cook from scratch, not box stuff, scratch. Because if you cook from scratch and you have all your ingredients, you save a lot of money. If you buy that processed instant stuff, you spend a lot of money. I want you to get yourself together. I want you to find you a job. Go get you a job in health care because you'll be an essential worker. You'll always have a job as long as you're performing like you're supposed to. Stores ain't gonna be around much longer. It's gonna be a lot of online shopping, and they're gonna have machines doing a lot of work. So therefore, that's a lot of jobs you miss out on. A lot of different things that's going on. You can work in food service. That's an essential job because people need to eat. People need to go to the hospital. So whether you're cleaning tools or mopping floors or cleaning toilets or taking patients throughout the hospital, that's the type of jobs you need. A lot of the stuff that we have and we like to have and like to do, that's going to dry up real soon. My mother used to tell me a long time ago, everybody lives through at least one depression. And I know you always hear me say, I live in a recession, I live in a depression. I know I don't live in a depression. I psych my head up as far as that. Then therefore, the way I spend my money is depression proof, even though I'm not in a depression right now. I like to stop. So when I go out and do a study, a medical study, or I do a survey, when I get paid for it, I'll take half and put it into my home, and then I'll take the other half and throw it up in the air like I liked it. But anywho, when I get gift cards, I stock my home. Yes, that's my play money to be able to throw it up in the air if I want to, but I don't do that. I buy toilet paper, I buy paper towels, I buy cleaning supplies, I buy personal hygiene. Whatever I need, I use my gift cards that I do these studies and medical studies and surveys and stuff, and I invest it into my home. Because one, I can't stand to run out of nothing. Two, not only am I disabled, I'm a senior citizen. So with having all the health issues that I have, I'm not good on ice. And I don't want to be good on ice. So since I know I'm not good on ice, this is the time that I like to start stocking up. Usually between August and September, I start going hard, stocking my home the way I need to stock it. So I don't have to worry about running out of toilet paper. I'll buy a 36 roll thing of Scott here, and then I'll buy the next 2 months, I'll buy another 36 roll of Scott, and then another month or two later, I'll buy me another 36 rolls of Scott. I'll buy a 12 pack of paper towels here, and then another month or two when I have some more gift cards, I'll order another 12 pack, and on and on. Plus, I also shop at BJ's. It's just me and my household. So if I buy stuff in bulk, I should be able to have it for a while. I believe in buying all bottles now in August, September, October, before the cold hit. That's when I like to get my bottles, whether it's cleaning supplies, whether it's bleach, whether it's laundry soap, dish liquid, anything that could be heavy to me, I like to buy it now. I've been starting to buy stuff online at Walmart.com and have it delivered. So all I got to do is go downstairs, use my shopping cart or my wagon, go down there and get my box when it's being delivered, put it in my cart, and bring it up the elevator to my apartment. That beats going to the store, lifting the item off the shelf, putting it in the cart, then going to the cashier, then gotta pull it out the cart and put it on the conveyor belt. Or maybe they'll come scan it for an old lady like me. Then picking it up out the cart, putting it in the car that I'm riding in to come home. Then going in the house and getting my wagon and pulling the stuff out the car, putting it in the wagon, bringing it home, and then gotta put it up. It's just too much lifting and moving around. So since it's too much for me, I'll just go ahead and order it and get it through the mail. It is a couple things I do need to get, and I am. And if I don't get it this year, I'm definitely gonna have it for spring of next year. But either way it goes, it's time to stock up. It's time to get you a buddy, a friend, a spouse, a homie lover friend, whatever. And y'all work together. You buy this and you got overabundance, you give me some of this. I buy this, I got overabundance, I give you some of that. One, so you'll still have the variety that you're used to. And two, for you to have what you need. Because things is getting tough. Like I said, my mother told me about the depression a long time ago. Now I'm starting to see many of videos on YouTube talking about the depression. It's not a joke. Start stocking up. You know, whatever you like to eat, start stocking that stuff up now before the cuts get to your state where you can only buy certain things with your food stamps. That don't bother me that they saying you can't buy junk and pop and juice and whatever. Because if I want it that bad, I'll buy it. Because when I was working, I ain't getting no stamps. So I had to buy all my food. Then, so I don't have a problem with putting money in to get some food for what I want. But I'm also doing things different. When I buy fruits with the double up, I come in here, I buy them strawberries, I chop the tops off, I chop the bottoms off, I cut them in half, I cut it in quarters, I put it on I take a piece of aluminum foil, I'll put it on a cookie sheet, I'll put them strawberries on top of the cookie sheet, spread them out in one layer, throw them up in the freezer for a while until they get frozen. And then I'll take them out the freezer, put them back in their container, and put them dead in my freezer. So when I want strawberries in the wintertime and they're out of season, I don't have to worry about paying a high price because I got strawberries frozen in my freezer. Or blueberries, blackberries. I haven't done the raspberries because they're, more of a mushier fruit. But I've been getting stuff together, whether I go to the grocery store, whether I go to a food pantry, it was cabbage and greens and potatoes and whatever. I will be doing my prep work. I got a cabbage recently. I pulled every leaf off that cabbage. I washed each leaf. I cut down the leaves in strips. I stuffed them in quart-sized freezer bags. I don't know why I didn't think about that sooner, because by stuffing it in a quart-sized freezer bag, it was enough for that meal, like say for tonight, and then have a little left over for tomorrow or however I want to do it. Or, if I'm cooking it on side of some meat or whatever, I still have what I need. But I've been really getting into this prepping. I've been doing a lot of couponing. I've always did coupon, and I'm gonna continue to do coupon. I do coupon apps, or not necessarily coupon apps, but you go to the grocery store, you take a picture of your receipt, and you upload it to the app, and you can earn points, and then you cash them points out and get you some gift cards or get you some money deposited in your bank account or whatever. It's about save as much as you can. I know I spend a lot of money, and I'm all right with what I do, but I do a lot of things to get a lot of money to be able to do things I want to do. I utilize programs. I do double up program. I do couponing. Like I said, the rewards apps. I do surveys. I do medical surveys online. I do mock juries, which is you gather a bunch of people together on Zoom and everybody listens to about this court case, and then they give their opinions and you get paid. I do the board of elections to help people to come in and know how to vote properly. I do board of elections classes. That's 3 hours for $25. It ain't much, but it's just to keep you certified. Um, I can do taxes. I have multiple ways of making money. So I'm good. I don't really worry about the depression coming and stuff. But I also pay attention to what's going on. Your Medicaid is getting cut. Your Medicare is getting cut. So if you go to the doctors, like recently I was supposed to go to the primary doctor, and my Medicaid cab didn't come. Why they didn't come, I don't know, and I'm not messing with them no more. And I'm not going to mess with the doctor no more either, because she calls herself dismissing me until it get paid. And I told her I'm going to pay it. I'm going to pay it because I'm not going to mess up my credit, but I'm just not going to go back to her as a doctor. That's not what I want anymore. I want a holistic doctor. I want a doctor that focuses not only on giving you all this synthetic medication that don't do nothing for me. If you out here wanting pain management, oh, you're seeking medication, you're trying to get high. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of the synthetic medicines that you give me, because taking a combination of them every day don't do nothing but weigh me down and drain me. I want to start getting what I need from the foods that I eat to help heal my body. And when it's time to go, it's time to go. I'm not scared of dying. I'm not scared of going through whatever I got to go through to get to wherever I need to get to. So for me, it's not a problem. I'm just trying to be at peace by myself, sitting back watching TV, got to clean the house all the time because the building I live in, it's just, you clean. It's just a lot. So, I just want you to get yourself together. I want you to, if you're on food stamp, SNAP, however you want to say it, get you a deep freezer. Go to a used appliance store that gives a warranty of at least 30 days and buy you a deep freezer, whether it's an upright or a chest freezer. If you got a big family, buy you a freezer. I don't have a freezer. I used to have a deep freezer at the other place. I don't have it here because I don't want to pay the $10 a month for using the electricity, even though electricity is included. But I don't want to pay the extra $10, so I'm just not going out to do that. But the way I set up the refrigerator that they have provided for me and took shelves out, I know I can fit at least a good $600-700 worth of food in the freezer if I pack it the right way. So I'm not worried about that. But start trying to do something better for yourself. Do not wait to the last minute. Don't wait to, Oh my God, they evicted me. What am I going to do? Oh my God, I'm cut off of Section 8. I can't pay the rent. Oh, I got to go live in a shelter. Or I got to go live in my car. You shouldn't have to do none of that because you should be doing what you need to do now. When you work, you should be saving something. I'm not saying that you're going to be able to save your whole check. You're not, because rent is high as hell. Utilities go up every year. God forbid cable go up every fucking year. You know, but you still got to buy cleaning supplies. You still got to buy personal hygiene supplies. But start saving you some money because it's a whole big thing going on. They're going to change the money system over. For those of us that's on disability like me, they're going to stop checks and you're going to have to either get your disability money put on a card or put in your bank account. They feel like if they're putting the disability money in your bank account, then they should be able to see all your transactions and what you do within your bank account. So you got to deal with that soon. We all do. They want able-bodied people to go to work. So the able-bodied people limit is 18 to 54 now. And you got to work to get your food stamps, what little it's going to be. You got to work to keep your Medicaid coming in unless you work for a company that got insurance. For those of us on disability, Social Security, or veterans pay, if you pay for Medicare, your premium is going up as usual. You know, you get your raise. And when you get your raise, you think you're going to get something. You really don't have nothing because your rent goes up. You get your raise, your rent goes up. If you're on food stamps, your food stamps go down. And you still got bills to pay. So you better figure out what you're going to do. Some people, they don't want to go to food pantry. I don't have no problems with going to food pantry. I don't have problems doing nothing that I do. I cash in bottles. I go to food pantries. I use my OTC card for food. I use my OTC card for OTC. Whatever I buy, if I wanted to look a certain way, I'll buy some paint, whether it's some spray paint or some regular paint, and I'll do my furniture over. I I I spend, but I penny pinch on certain things, not on everything. On the big things that I need, I'll spend that money. On the little things that I need, I'll penny pinch. Um, but I just want you to realize time is of the essence. Do not let that 2 years creep up on you and you have nothing. I don't care what you have to do. Do it. Don't wait till the 2 years is up and then try to do it. Start now. Whether you're going to learn how to cook from scratch, whether you're going to start canning, whether you're going to start picking up cans off the ground and cashing them in, whether you're going to do work a full-time job and a part-time job, or work a full-time job and go to school, or work a full-time job and go to training, whatever you need to do, start doing it now. I would hate to see you homeless. I know what it's like. I've been there before. Not for a long period of time, but I have been there before. I don't want to see you evicted. I don't know what that's like. I've never been evicted in my life. But I know looking for apartments isn't easy. You might have to downsize. You might need to go into affordable housing. You might need to go apply for the projects. You might have to do a whole bunch of things. And I know a lot of people be like, well, I want to live in a house. I lived in a house. I came from a house. I lived in a house. And I'm going to tell you something. These landlords ain't nothing like they used to be. Most of them are foreign now. They do not take care of the property, but they want their money. They don't want to send nobody out to shovel. They don't want to send nobody out to cut grass, but they want their money, money, money all the time. You know, um, so now you got to do the work to a house that you don't even own. If you've been on Section 8 and you get out and start working for a while, you can use your Section 8 or your Belmont or your HUD to help purchase a home. And that lasts up to 15 years. So if they're making payments or whatever they're doing and you're doing whatever you're doing, you should be able to pay your house off in a timely manner. And if you don't want to do that, jump into affordable housing. If you have to jump into the projects, whatever you got to do what you got to do. Don't wait to the last minute to do it because it's going to backfire in your face. Let's start saving. Let's start doing everything we need to do to maintain us because things are coming really, really fast. And I know a lot of people don't always watch the type of YouTube videos that I do. I watch CPAs explaining what's going on with Social Security and disability and veterans pay and just the economy in full. I don't just watch one, I watch many of them and then I piece together how it applies to me. Um, but we are headed for some bad times. And I know it's a lot of people who don't want to hear about bad times, and that's fine. If you don't want to hear about it, I'm not going to talk about it because I'm going to be good either way it goes. So if you want to wait until it hit before you start doing something, that's fine too. I don't care. I'm going to be good either way it goes. But I want you to be good too. I want you to do what you need to do for yourself. Don't depend on others. Depend on you to do what you need to do. So yeah. I just wanted to bring that to your attention. If you want to start doing some more shopping, I know I used to show you different newspapers and match coupons up and show you how to coupon. To me, coupon is easy. It's just like playing old maids or go fish. But some people don't get that concept. They need you to show them step by step. Oh, I got a sales paper, and here's some products, and I got this coupon, and I cut it out, and this product is $1.99. And here's your coupon for 75 cents. And at this grocery store, they do double coupons up to 99 cents. So if I take this 75-cent coupon and I put it on this product that's $1.99, that's $1.50 coming off, and you're only paying 49 cents. I mean, it should be self-explanatory, but I will do that for you because I understand everybody hasn't been exposed to the things that I've been exposed to, and I understand everybody doesn't have the desire to try to do stuff on their own. But I don't know. Some people just they need you to talk them through everything. I don't know. I don't know why, but hey. But anywho, I just want you to start getting yourself together. Maybe I might start trying to learn how to make homemade laundry soap or homemade dish liquid. I've been practicing making homemade cleaning products, and that's been fun. A little something to do, a little something different. And I don't mind sharing with you the things that I have learned to do. I just been utilizing these products on a regular basis before I bring it to you because it's something that I found somewhere else. Um, but we really need to get it together. I would hate for the things that Trump is doing to affect you. But then again, I can't get mad about it because it's out there. It's 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 for anybody who's willing to listen and pay attention and take that information and run with it and do what you got to do. A lot of people don't want to work. I understand. I didn't want to work either. But for me, it wasn't about what I wanted to do. It was about what I needed to do or what I had to do to maintain myself and my child. So as much as I hated working and people talking to me constantly, 8 hours straight, some people can't work unless they're talking and laughing and joking. I can't stand it, but that's what people like to do. But I want you to get it together because there's a lot of nasty things coming. We got food recalled, so certain foods we ain't supposed to eat. It's just so many different things going on. And I want you to start applying yourself. I want you to learn how to save. If you got $50 and you need to go buy some food and you go buy the food and now you got $5 left, take that $5 and save. Don't spend it for nothing. Just save it. After your bus fare and the stuff you need. Just save it. Just start stacking you some money. Because things is going to get worse than before it gets better. I say by the time January 1st get here, things is going to be a whole total different thing in the United States. It's really going to be a whole total thing in the world. So, just prepare yourself. Just prepare. And if you need help with something, then I ain't got no money for you, so don't ask me. I ain't got no stamps for you, so don't ask me. But if you need help learning how to do something like refurbishing some clothes or refurbishing some purses and some shoes or buying something from the thrift store and refurbishing that and painting it over, if I can give you some tips, I will. I'll tell you what to buy and what to need and what to do. I went digging in my arts and crafts yesterday to find some stuff because I got some stuff I want to paint. But I just want you to take care of yourself. I do not want what's coming to be so overwhelming it drives you crazy. I want you to start now. Start now. And start stocking up on some water. Me, I don't like water out the tap. But I have a pitcher that I can screen the bullshit out. So it's not so bad. But I still buy water. I just have to drink it more. I drink it, but I need to drink a lot more. I guess you would say that's all, folks. So please subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you'll always know when I'm uploading. Share my videos with your family and friends. And leave me a comment. Because I love interacting with you. So until next time, let's think of some ways that we can survive where it won't put no pressure on us. I love you.